you like that.
I went from 0 to 7 figures in 6 months by learning one very specific skill.
Wow.
So I'll never sell a course on dropshipping and ecom, but I'll try to communicate everything I know in these videos. I think dropshipping is a really great way to learn, but it's not a good way to run a sustainable business.
Yeah.
Like we started with $500 dropshipping and scaled to 7 figures within 6 months. And we wouldn't have been able to have this business. You wouldn't be here had we not had started with dropshipping, because it's the easiest point of entry. If you think about e-commerce and dropshipping and what it's actually built on, it's built on transactions. And copywriting is really the art of the transaction. You're trying to reverse engineer how to get more transactions, i.e. sales. And when you master copywriting, you master that process, and lo and behold, it's the most valuable skill you can learn.
So how do you begin to learn copywriting?
There's no way I can give you one video to make you great at copywriting. Nobody can. But I can give you the recipe to be great.
What 3 books would you recommend to me if I wanted to learn about copywriting?
First book to read is The Boron Letters by Gary Halbert. I just like him as a character because he went to jail and wrote letters to his son. He tries to teach his son how to write copy through his letters, and they're published in this book, The Boron Letters. And it's an old book, but everything you learn in that is the fundamentals that you need. Second book would be Hormozi's $100 Million Offers, because that's going to get you to think differently about the main thing that you need in ecom, which is the offer. So like a lot of drop shipping kids come out and they try to find the winning product. But if you can start thinking about not a winning product, but like putting together a winning offer, you're going to think differently, and you're going to be able to create more value in your landing page so that people are more likely to get excited about what you're selling. And then if you really want to geek out, get Breakthrough Advertising by Eugene Schwartz, which is like a cult classic with copywriters. So don't read them, study them, spend a long time reading, meditate on them, and make them part of your daily routine until you get to where you want to go in terms of sales. Your favorite thing to film is just sparkling water.
I'm gonna say, I don't know if I can do this twice in a video.
Practice. You think about an NBA player, they spend most of their life practicing, and then they have games, but the games are a minute part of the equation. And with any skill, you want to practice. And the way that I found was the most effective way to practice copywriting and get really good at it was to write out other people's sales letters. And I started with Gary Halbert. Hunter S. Thompson used to write out Hemingway's novels by the typewriter. And when his friends asked him, like, what are you doing? He was like, I have to get the rhythm of this shit. Like, I need to feel this in my subconscious. And then I felt good about writing Halbert's letters out. And I did it every day for probably 30 days, 60 days. And by the end of it, it felt like I just intuitively knew how to write copy. And within a few months, we went from a $500 investment to 7 figures.
So what's the third step?
Third step is play. The best thing that you can possibly do is to treat it like a video game. Treat it like a game and just try to keep on getting better. Always be learning, always be trying new things with your ad creative, always be testing new landing pages, and do it to try to improve. I decided to become a copywriter and become the best copywriter I could possibly be. And when I did that, all the success started to come because I started to focus on the skill as opposed to focusing on the result. And so it's really important that you go into it and you're gentle with yourself and you keep on stacking experience and skill every day. And so if you have a playful attitude towards it, you're much more likely to last. Whereas if you're really stressed out about the result, then you're going to lose and fail for the first month, and you're probably going to quit in month 2. But if you think like, no, I don't care about any success right now, I'm just going to master this skill, the success will come. So everybody who comes into the office who's got a marketing role is assigned the books that we talked about today. So they start with boring letters, then they go to $100 million offers. And now Julio is writing out the Hubbard sales letters. This is the thing that's got us to go from $500, drop ship our way into starting a portfolio of brands. But at the heart of it all is really copywriting.
Cool. Any other final thoughts?
Well, my final thoughts is that I'm fresh off listening to that Drake diss to Kendrick Lamar, so I'm feeling like more heated than I should be, and I'm trying to tone down my energy.